sick ass. Whoa! Whoa!
If you give them a distinct call, they'll come running. We use the call, shwoke, shwoke, sick cow, sick cows. Good.
At Fischer Farms, what we try to do is we really try to package those benefits of being premium, natural, local, and sustainable. It's a product that people can feel good about eating, and that's ultimately what we're going for.
It's really the responsibility of the people that are putting food on plates for others to care for the world around you.
The steak alone speaks for itself. It's bar to none.
One of my favorite things I've heard a customer say, every time I go into a restaurant, I order Fischer Farms, and I haven't been disappointed yet. Our meat is really top quality because of two things. The genetics. If you don't start off with good genetics, you're not going to end up with a good tasting steak. Then the feed program. So we want to have a good forage-based diet.
Lots of the food industry started taking shortcuts to decrease the price of food, but at the expense of quality and sustainability.
It's so blatantly obvious, the difference in the quality of the beef. It speaks volumes. I mean, I buy for home from Fischer Farms. That's how strongly I feel about it.
I think one of my favorite things is when somebody says, our meat tastes like meat used to taste. We don't use fillers, we don't use additives.
The meat is so flavorful, you almost don't even need to do anything to it.
I think beef is unfairly portrayed for its impact on climate change, but if you raise beef in a responsible way and you're really caring about what you're doing to the land, there's a lot of positive that can come from using ruminants and using photosynthesis to play a part in that carbon sequestering process.
We have an exciting project with the USDA to try to figure out how can we raise beef in a carbon negative manner. Analyzing our existing practices, figuring out how much carbon we're putting in the ground.
We're really trying to look at each component of that carbon cycle and really minimize those greenhouse gas emissions. We're able to reduce carbon emissions by 82%.
A better product that treats my environment better, that's a no-brainer to me.
What we're trying to demonstrate is cows are actually a good part of the solution to climate change. And it's all about trying to reduce the methane through some feed additives, but also to put carbon in the ground. We put a really fast-growing plant on that soil year-round that also puts in deep roots. And so we do ryegrass from September to May, and those roots going down 4 feet into the ground are really putting a lot of organic matter down into it that time of year. And then we follow it up with corn or forage sorghum during the summer months. Same thing, we like that fast growing because it grabs so much carbon via photosynthesis. Farmers should really be interested in it just from a soil health perspective. Carbon sequestration and building the soil really go hand in hand.
We've lost a lot of that organic matter that used to be in the soil. We really need to get that back in the ground because ultimately that soil fertility is what makes that farm sustainable in the long term.
What we're doing is building organic matter in the soil, and that supplies nitrogen to the crops, but it also holds moisture. The combination of the two can really improve yields.
It's about taking care of the soil, taking care of the animals themselves, making sure that every step of the process is considered before harvesting an animal.
It was really important for us to partner with somebody who truly cared about sustainability and natural processing, and so Fischer Farms was a natural fit from us from the get-go.
We don't make you pick between having a really top quality steak or feeling good about your impact on the environment. We are premium, natural, local, and sustainable.